I never thought I'd see the day, but there we were, enemies just hours before, now sharing cigarettes and carols. It was Christmas Eve, 1944. The Battle of the Bulge was raging, the snow was thick, and the air was filled with the constant boom of artillery. We were dug in, freezing, scared stiff, and expecting the worst. Then, something strange happened. The firing stopped. Complete silence. It was almost more terrifying than the battle itself. We peered cautiously over our foxholes, wondering what the Germans were up to. Suddenly, we heard singing. Faint at first, then louder, clearer. Stillnacht, Heilignacht. Silent Night. In German. We couldn't believe it. Were they mocking us? Trying to lure us out? Our lieutenant, a tough guy named Jones, told us to hold our fire. Just listen. The singing continued, and then we saw them. Coming out of the woods, unarmed. Holding small Christmas trees, decorated with makeshift ornaments. They were singing, smiling, and holding their hands up in peace. One of our guys, a farm boy from Iowa, started singing back. Silent Night in English. His voice was shaky at first, but then stronger, filled with something else. Hope. More of us joined in. Soon, the whole line was singing. The Germans kept coming, closer and closer. We were still wary, but the singing, the Christmas trees, it was disarming. They stopped about 50 yards away. One of them, an older guy, stepped forward. He spoke broken English. He said they wanted to share Christmas with us. That they were tired of fighting, tired of the war. Lieutenant Jones hesitated. He looked at us, we looked at him. We were all just kids, really. Miles from home, missing our families. He nodded. "All right," he said. "But keep your hands where I can see 'em." We climbed out of our foxholes, and they met us halfway. What happened next was surreal. We exchanged gifts. Chocolate for cigarettes. Coffee for schnapps. We showed each other pictures of our families. They had wives and children, just like us. They missed home, just like us. We sang carols together, in English and German. We told stories, we laughed, we cried. For a few hours, we weren't enemies. We were just human beings, sharing a moment of peace in the middle of hell. One of the German soldiers, a young guy named Hans, showed me a picture of his little girl. She was about the same age as my niece back home. He said he just wanted to see her again. I understood. I wanted to see my family again too. As the sun began to set, the mood shifted. We knew it couldn't last. The war would start again. We shook hands, exchanged last words. Hans looked at me, his eyes filled with sadness. "Maybe someday," he said, "this will all be over." They went back to their side, we went back to ours. The next morning, the fighting started again. But something had changed. We still fought, we still did our duty, but the hatred, it wasn't quite the same. We had seen the enemy as human beings. We had shared a moment of peace with them. I never saw Hans again. I don't know if he survived the war, but I'll never forget him, or that Christmas Eve. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for humanity, that even enemies can find common ground. That peace is always possible, if we are willing to reach out and sing a song together. It's a story I've carried with me ever since. A story of hope, humanity, and the unbelievable Christmas truce of 1944.